Hey Gemini, welcome to your WLC Weekly Love Connections reading. This will be for those of you who are wanting to get insights with regards to your love connections. To all my subscribers, thank you for stopping by. Information about my personal readings and everything else about my channel, you can check out the description box below. You can also follow me in Instagram. I'll be doing more videos in there as well. So check the description box below. Okay. To all my new viewers, welcome. Gemini, let's see. These are your general readings. So general, you know what that means. And I'll be reading the energies, both sides, you and the person that you're dealing with. So you pick your side. Gemini, what do we have for Gemini in love? Tell us more. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. In love. The Two of Pentacles. Wow. The Two of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. I love it. Page of Cups. The High Priestess. The Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. The Queen of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Tower. Bam! Good one. I love it. You know what? I am feeling that this energy right here is similar to the Libra reading today. And it's more about the transitioning. Yeah, transitioning of energies to a breakthrough. You might want to check the Libra reading. It's pretty similar, really. Or you could be dealing with a Libra, or you could have, you know, those energies of a Libra and Libra placements in your chart. And here we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, truly amazing. Check out the Libra reading. You would love it. Anyway, let's get on with your reading, Gemini. Here, Libra started with resting and recovery. And for you, I feel that you have been doing that for maybe a few weeks ahead of them. But I feel here in Gemini that there's something that you truly wanted to get, especially in terms of relationship, especially in dealing with someone. There could be some form of reconciliation that you were expecting, you were waiting for, but it took a while for that to come, or perhaps even now you've been not really waiting, but it hasn't arrived. Yeah, it has that reconciliation, that reach out from the person that you're expecting. It hasn't arrived. Yeah, and you're done waiting. Perhaps even now, you could be thinking that if this person reaches out to you, you wouldn't care. You know, you seem to be in a state of losing interest. Yeah, if you really check through right now in yourself, with yourself, if this person reaches out, if this person wants to communicate, what would you do? Your first answer, well, let's see. You know, you don't really have that much eagerness anymore, as much as before. Yeah, as much as before. For those of you who are still talking about, for those of you who are still communicating with this person, or you still have that communication channel opened, I feel that you are open to talk about the necessary things in life, the necessary things for survival. It could be material needs, physical needs, or not physical. I'm not saying that you will be sleeping with them, but it's more like, you know, finances, survival, food, shelter, and all that. You could still be extending towards that person in those aspects, but in a very well modulated manner. You're not overextending, and in every step you make towards this connection, I feel that you are really weighing the pros and cons of things. And which is really good because you are not operating from the emotional front. It's more like you now logically trying to approach things, yeah, before putting in an effort. Good. Good. For some of you, you even tried to make an attempt in the past to offer something to this person. It may not have been received well, yeah, and then you pulled back. This time you focus your energy, your effort into building what you feel is good for you, yeah, what you feel would be good for your success, for your life in general, what is of value to you as of the moment, yeah, just being present. That's what I see here. Now you may be continuing, you know, your other endeavors, focusing on your day-to-day life, but at the same time, this connection you have with this person is still it's still in your mind, yeah. You could even be doing some business together, but you're doing it in a very like I said, modulated, careful planning. You give whenever you receive something. So it could be a business, like you put in your effort there and you get paid for that time. So that's more like a reciprocal, transactional relationship I see here. I see here. And both of you, especially for those of you who are still connected with this person in the physical world, it's more like physical world, I mean, there's communication between the two of you. You're still relating to one another. I feel that this process of this transactional dealing is a way for two people here getting into a phase of building a new opportunity together. An opportunity that is more grounded, an opportunity that is of value for this connection, I feel. Yeah. You still think about how you feel about this person every now and then, but you don't talk about it. Yeah. You try to push it aside. You try to push aside all the emotions and the feelings. You're more on the realistic viewpoint right now. What works now? If you spend time with this person, you make sure that your time, you know, your time is valuable, right? So you make sure that the time is well spent. For those of you who work with this person, it's more like you put in your time, you get paid for it. You get something back. That's more like it. It's really very transactional, but that itself is possibly a transition, like I said. You may be doing something together that could lead to an opportunity. Seeing an opportunity and building it together. And on the process, I feel, Gemini, that along the process of you doing this with each other, it's more like a pathway for you and for the person that you're dealing with to truly recognize the value of this connection, to truly recognize that, yeah? As you continue with this dynamic, it actually makes you both feel grounded in this connection, makes you feel like you are in good footing with one another, yeah? And who knows how, you know, what would universe give in the next few weeks, in the next few months. But I see here that a new opportunity is budding between the two of you. For the person that you're dealing with, they love working this with you, whatever this is. They love spending the time. They love this transactional dealing you have with one another. It feels like it's bringing the creative side of this person. So it could be like you could be dealing with a painter, a singer, a writer, you know. The creative aspect in us is being brought out. So the creative aspect in this person is being manifested in this dynamic you have with one another. Yeah. which could, you know, if it started, if this is currently in that transactional base dynamic, and you're bringing out this creative side of this person, the creativity could actually tap into, you can only be creative, or the manifestation of that creativity would be well spent if you feel it, if you bring emotions to it, happy emotions. You can paint well if you bring your feelings into it, right? You are one with what you're painting. You are one with what you're writing. Yeah, you're writing with your soul. You're painting with your soul. So this itself, whatever this is, it's try to enjoy the creative process, whatever you're working on with this person. Yeah, because that could lead to both of you becoming more grounded in this connection, if this is something still that you want to work with this person. If not, then I feel that this could even bring about a new opportunity which could give you good return financially. So it's a win-win, you know, you're not losing out here. But with regards to your person, I feel that they are slowly, they may not be open to you yet, but this is someone who is beginning to be softened from the inside. If they were cold towards this connection, this is someone who is slowly opening up to soften that side. And they're just going with the flow, definitely. Every now and then, this person would spend time feeling how they feel about you, the emotions that they have towards you, towards this connection. Maybe at the end of the day, before they fall asleep, you know, this is someone who is trying to listen to their intuition and see where you both at right now, and what are the possibilities that this could really develop into something better. Yeah, for those of you who may be at the process of, you know, reconciliation, this is it. It's a slow moving process, but I do feel that there is this energy moving underneath, which could lead to a beautiful fulfillment energy, emotional fulfillment, which could lead to both of you being at that space where you can both appreciate one another. You would both appreciate what you both bring onto the table. But it starts with a very practical sense. Yeah. So you might think that this person is just interested with doing business with you or just being friends with you. But there is this underlying energy here I see. That could itself bring about fulfillment in the long run. Because that realization is coming about from the person that you're dealing with. They're beginning to see the value of this situation. How you bring about their creative side. Especially if you're dealing with someone who may have been at the down low in the past. I feel that this dynamic you have is helping them pull themselves up from that apathy mode, from that feeling of not interested with life anymore. So you are somehow the instrument, you know, of the universe to get this person out of there. That's what I see. And I feel that there is a decision that this person is making right now. It's more like perhaps creating this new path with you. Yeah. But as of the moment, that conversation will not take place yet, because this is more like you starting, I mean, this connection is starting to evolve. It's still the transition phase. And I do see communication coming in the next few weeks, where someone here would speak up and what they have learned from the past, or in your dealing in the past. How do they feel about it, and what do they want to do now in this connection. So there's going to be that communication where honesty will be on the table. Will somebody here will clearly tell you how they feel and what they want moving forward. It's something that you are not expected. Yeah. There seemed to be some form of enlightenment, but you need to get this person their time and space to get to that phase. You know, this is not something that you push them. For you, Gemini, it's more about you doing what you are doing right now. If you are spending time, the value, knowing that, you know, your time has value. If you're spending time with this person in some endeavors, just continue doing that, and still set aside, you know, the feelings of wanting to talk about how you feel towards one another. Why did you do this, or why did you do that in the past? Set that aside. What is important here for now is to focus on what you can feel, touch, hear. Yeah, focus on what is in front of you. Yeah, because something in your person's energy needs to evolve, and that evolution can only be brought by them, by how they manifest positive energies on the day-to-day basis. If they are able to manifest that positively, then you get this enlightenment, or they get this enlightenment, and they would speak up to you, and that will eventually surprise you, because that's going to be a breakthrough. There's nothing you need to do now for this connection, but just do what you're currently doing. Yeah, the work should be on the other side. The work is for you to be open for surprises. Truly, I'm not romanticizing this. This is what I see. But the way I see it here is that someone is still on the process of transitioning from that page energy to the queen energy. Yeah, page of you know, there is, because we have the page of cups and the queen of swords here, so it's more like there is a beginning of that, knowing how you feel and how do you get that going. Yeah, into being able to eloquently speak it up. Yeah, to Gemini. This is not something that you teach someone. You cannot send this adult person back into elementary school in order for them to truly tell you or to exactly write down how they feel about you. Love letters don't work here. This person needs to evolve in order for them to bring about this enlightenment in them, and then bring it to you. I hope that makes sense. Yeah? But continue doing you, and just be ready for surprises. I'm going to leave it at that, Gemini. This is a very beautiful reading, in fact. I'm surprised I'm not seeing temperance here, because that's exactly what you are needing. You're needing to continue with your day-to-day life, experience life the way you know how. Let this person participate whenever they show up, but it doesn't have to be that you focus on them. Yeah? And once they're ready, they're able to come back. Yeah? In their own accord. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me know if this resonates in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If this doesn't resonate, you can check out my other readings. You can also check out Libra. It is a similar energy that I feel for you. So, you know, it could be something that would be helpful for you as well. If this is where we part ways, thank you for stopping by.